Holy shit, guys. Nintendo has finally shown us the trailer for what the Nintendo NX would be. We have heard this thing for too long, and now we finally have an official name. It is called the Nintendo Switch. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on with this Nintendo Switch console. So in the trailer, we see that we have the Nintendo Switch console, which is actually the tablet. So the tablet holds the CPU, the GPU, and the battery as well. And then we have the Nintendo Switch dock, which connects to the TV. We also have the Joy-Con grip, which is basically the first thing we see in the trailer, like the NX controller. And we also have the controller side, both sides of the controller, called the Joy-Con. And then we have the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. So in the trailer, we see that the tablet is put into the dock, and the person is using the Joy-Con grip controller to play the game. But there's actually 5 different ways to play in this trailer. So the first way is obviously using the controller to play on the TV. Then we also see you can slide the Joy-Con sides. They slide them off the controller and attach it to the tablet, and then remove it from the dock and play from the tablet itself. So the rumors were true. What they were saying, how this is a hybrid console, is true. You can play on the TV and you can play using the tablet as well. Later on in the trailer, we see this guy using the Switch tablet and playing with it on an airplane. But you can also remove the Joy-Cons from the tablet and put each Joy-Con in each hand and play like a controller. You don't have like the middle portion to connect the 2 Joy-Cons, but the person is just playing like the Joy-Cons on each hand, which is really cool. And we also see that the tablet uses cartridges as well. So the rumor about the NX or this Nintendo Switch using cartridges is actually true. And later on, we see that you can actually use each Joy-Con as a controller. So you can use the 2 Joy-Cons in each hand to play, or you can let someone else play and you use one Joy-Con for yourself to play. So we see Mario Kart being played, and 2 people can actually play with one Joy-Con for each player. Now, I don't know how that's going to work with most games. It probably won't work with all games, maybe just with Nintendo games. But we see that they rotated like the Joy-Con to one side, so obviously there must be like some trigger buttons on the side as well. And then lastly, it looks like they also have the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, which you can play like on the TV, or you can play on the tablet as well. Now, they didn't officially announce games for the Nintendo Switch, but in the trailer we did see some games with Mario Kart. We also saw like a new Super Mario game, and we also saw Splatoon as well. These are likely updated versions of Wii U titles, because since the Switch uses cartridges, you can't, really use the Wii U games and play them on Nintendo Switch. So likely in the first 6 months of the Nintendo Switch's lifeline, we'll see like a lot of Nintendo Switch titles being remastered versions of previously Wii U games. So we'll see like Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Super Mario 3D World, Pokémon Tournament. A lot of those games on the Wii U will likely be brought over to the Nintendo Switch. And if we could also use 3DS cartridges, think about this. If we can also use 3DS cartridges on the Switch, then it's a friggin' wrap, man. Like Nintendo has won. If you can use 3DS games and play them on the Switch, then it's done. Then they can discontinue the 3DS and everyone can just buy a Nintendo Switch, and it would be the one console you use for portable gaming and for home gaming. It would be insane. Nintendo stocks would rise. It would be like an incredible success. But we'll have to see if they actually allow 3DS cartridges on the Nintendo Switch. Also, one thing to note in the trailer is that the Switch, the tablet, is playing console quality games while not being plugged in. So my question is, how's the battery life of this tablet? They're really emphasizing portable gaming in this trailer, so this battery life must be pretty good. You probably need like 3 or 4 hours. You need to get like at least 3 or 4 hours of gameplay on this tablet, otherwise it will be a bust. If you only play like 1 hour without it being plugged in, then there's no point. But that being said, the tablet and the dock are a lot smaller than the PS4 and Xbox One. I think it's even smaller than a regular iPad. So you can theoretically put in the controller, the tablet, and the dock in your bag and bring it wherever you go. So it makes portable gaming a lot easier, and you can also play on any TV in any hotel since the dock and the tablet are way smaller than the PS4 and Xbox One. Nintendo has really outdone themselves with this trailer, and I can tell why they're holding off, because I guess they don't want to give Sony and Microsoft any ideas, and this is really innovative. This is a revolution. I don't think it's a gimmick like the Wii was with the motion controls. I think this can be a very viable option for console gaming. All that's left for Nintendo is to market it well, and there's not a lot of time left. There's less than 6 months before the release date. In the trailer, it did say that it would be released in March 2017, so Nintendo has to market the hell out of this console if it wants to be successful. But I think if they market it well, then it will be a very good success. Last thing I wanted to say about this trailer is that we don't actually see any kids in this trailer. For the Wii and the Wii U, all the trailers, we see little kids playing it, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 8-year-olds playing this game, because obviously Nintendo is catering to the kid demographic. But in this trailer, everyone are adults. They're young adults. They're in their 20s or maybe early 30s. So we can see the shift from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo is changing their marketing strategy. They're no longer trying to cater to kids. Nintendo is trying to appeal to the older, hardcore gaming audience, like us, which is pretty awesome, because Nintendo has had this bad rep of not catering to hardcore gaming audience. They're more catered to the casual, non-gaming audience, the mobile gamers. So having this trailer showing like adults playing, it really resonates with like a lot of millennials, So I can see what Nintendo's doing. They're trying to appeal to the older, hardcore gaming audience. And hopefully that marketing strategy works out for them, because the PS4 and Xbox One definitely cater to hardcore gamers. And Nintendo, in a sense, is trying to compete with them while also being innovative at the same time. So we'll have to see how this plays out. I'll be covering more Nintendo Switch news when it comes out. So make sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.